And to my wife, I apologize. All I can say is, I wasn't just having sex. I was making love to a beautiful woman and her boyfriend, and a third person whose name I never learned. Furthermore, it was wrong of me to say I was building houses for the underprivileged when I was actually having four-way sex in a cave in Brazil.
I bet cave sex is insane.
Why?
Because of the echoes and the humidity.
In my defense, it was my birthday, and I really wanted to do it.
I think it's a real shame when people focus on the tawdry details of a scandal. Personally, all I care about is Councilman Dexhart's policies, not whether he was high on nitrous and cocaine during the cave sex, which, by the way, I heard he was.
One more shocking revelation in a story that just won't stop unfolding. It turns out Councilman Dexhart may have also had sex with a prostitute in the limousine on the way to and from the press conference where he apologized for having an affair. Heard Hapley Channel.
Why does anybody want to run for public office? You're just asking to have your entire life exposed.
Well, if you're squeaky clean like I am, there's no problem.
Tom, you're married and you hit on women constantly.
Yeah, but I've never sealed a deal. Just window shopping. You can fly to Brazil, just don't enter the cave, am I right? Up top.
What I cannot believe is Dexhart's wife. I mean, how clueless can you get? How did she not know this was going on? More importantly, how does she stay with him after all this?
Hey!
Dexhart's...
We now go live to Councilman Bill Dexhart, who's giving a press conference about his sex scandal.
You are getting a rare glimpse at this exclusive government-only event. Each December, one department puts on a show that spoofs what happened in our town. Prepare to laugh your Asnoff. Sid Asnoff is a former city councilman. Some of the jokes are sort of inside.
Councilman Dexhart, you're involved in yet another scandal? That's crazier than Mayor Gunderson's dog, Rufus.
Yes, there is a new one, and it's a doozy. I don't want to go into the details, but let me just say that it involves multiple women, a love child, nurses, rabbis, priests. Well, I hope you can all join me at my fundraiser tonight. I am being supported, of course, by the Glitter Factory and 1-800-Mattress.
Classic.
Pawnee is a city that ain't very pretty, and good government is our goal.
We may not be big and our mayor wears a wig, but at least the raccoon infestation is under control.
It's the most wonderful time in Pawnee.
Councilman Dexhart, I'm Leslie Knope.
Thank you for meeting me.
It's my pleasure. I am assuming this is about my performance in the government follies last night. I'd just like to say that I have nothing to apologize for, except for perhaps being too incisive.
I don't want you to apologize. I want to know who told you.
Who told me? Nobody. Nobody told me nothing. What are we talking about?
Well, based on that skit, I know you've heard about the new scandal that's about to break. Who told you? Was it the babysitter? Was it the nurse who delivered our love child?
What?
All right, stop playing dumb. You know damn well what happened. I got the babysitter pregnant. Then when she was in the delivery room, I had sex with not one, but 4 nurses in a supply closet, as well as a woman whose husband was getting a liver transplant. Now, which one of them told you? Was it the liver lady?
What? I haven't heard any of this, ever, in my whole life.
Oh.
Believe me, I would have remembered this.
Okay. Well, in that case, everything I just told you was just a funny prank.
We now resume the confirmation proceedings for Director of the Animal Control Department.
Okay, let's tear this chick a new one, shall we? Ms. Ludgate, we have found many emails showing how you sexually harassed Leslie Knope's assistant.
Andy, That's my husband.
They were still extremely graphic and appreciated by all of us. I had never heard of several of those terms, and I'm a freak.
Those are personal. No one's allowed to read those.
You once posted a video of yourself drinking alcohol in City Hall while you were still a minor. How do you justify that?
Easily. Alcohol is delicious and fun.
Dementally, a substance that should not be abused. I agree, April. Very good point.
Wow. Ms. Ludgate, are you a ventriloquist? I mean, that is amazing how you make your words come out of Ms. Nope's mouth. Would you like to put her on your knee? I mean, that'd be really fun. Just 3 years ago, you drove...
She's not ready. Now, you've rushed her into this, and now Jam is sharpening the knives. Leslie, no one needs to be jammed today.
Okay, all we need is some kind of distraction. Grab that gavel and break your other foot.
I like the idea of double the signings, but I think the negatives outweigh the positives.
Don't panic. Maybe she can pull this off.
I guess my first move as director would be to fill your office, house, and car with snakes, and then train a crow to fly up your butt.
Okay, let's take a brief recess.
It was way too easy to get this guy here.
Councilman Dexhart, this has gone far enough. I want you to hold a press conference and clear my name.
No thanks.
Why not? What's in it for you?
Well, to be honest, being linked to Leslie is a lot less damning than the real story. You're like a glass of whole milk. What are you, Lutheran? I love Lutherans.
Councilman, with all due respect, get a grip. If you don't hold a press conference, I'm gonna come forward and tell the whole story.
Won't do you any good. Take it from me. Denying only makes things worse. Listen, I gotta go. I'm expected at 2 different maternity wards. But before I go, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. Should we?
Oh my God.
People already think we did it. You got nothing to lose. I'm very good.
Get out of here!
Oh, you know what? That's a really good idea. Let's bring him out. Councilman, come on out.
Hi, sweetie.
Why didn't you tell me he was gonna be here?
I thought it'd be more exciting.
You look great.
It's like I'm invisible.
Animal control has long been a repository for some of this government's most incompetent employees. Jerry Gergich got his start there.
All right, well.
Yeah. So our new director needs to be competent, effective, and not completely stoned all the time.
I'm way ahead of you there, girlie. I got the perfect guy. Friend of mine, bit of an alcoholic, little grabby, either a war hero or a war criminal, depending on who you ask, but a good dude.
How do you know him?
I do his teeth. A few coffee stains up front, but his canines are insane.
Gosh, Jeremy, he sounds perfect. Are his gums great too?
Oh yeah, they are excellent. Beet red.
I was being sarcastic. I think we should open this to the floor for more discussion.
Maybe you would like to explain this to her, please.
Traditionally, Leslie, the councilmen just kind of take turns on departmental appointments.
Yeah, this one is mine, then Dexhart, then you. This whole place runs on dibs.
Are you kidding me? You guys are all fine with this? Well, Milton's asleep, but the rest of you? This is how departments get mismanaged. No, we are going to be thorough. I am going to find a candidate, and I encourage you all to do the same. And then we will interview all of them.
Boring.
Boring is my middle name, so my thoroughly vetted candidate is gonna blow your candidate out of the water.
Oh, I guess I'm leaving. Good to see you. Great meeting.
Joan, this whole Pawnee Sun story is gotcha journalism at its worst. Honey, let's just keep our private life in the bedroom where it belongs.
We do not have a private life. Stop saying that we have a private life. The fact is we never slept together. And if we did, you would have proof, and we would have seen it by now.
Councilman?
I can prove it. She has a mole on her right buttock.
What? That is a total lie. You've never seen my butt. What are you talking about? He has never seen my butt.
Well, I guess it's your word against his. I mean...
Fine. Here, Joan. Why don't you look for yourself?
Is this happening? Wait. There's no mole. There is no mole. This exclusive story, there is no mole on Miss Nope.
I can't believe it's come to this. This is utterly humiliating.
Well, Councilman, care to make a comment about no mole gate?
Yes. I really didn't think that Ms. Nope would pull down her pants on TV. But since she did, I will admit that the rumors of our affair are indeed false.
Thank you.
However, I have no plans to resign.
Oh, great. Okay, Councilman, you know what? You're a class act.
Thank you.
Councilman.